Alright, come closer for this one, because talking about the Sonos Arc Ultra after using it every day feels less like describing a soundbar and more like explaining a shift in how your living room sounds, looks, and even feels. You'll connect with this instantly if you're the kind of person who can sense quality before you even press play. Someone who notices depth, texture, and space in audio. Someone who's done pretending that thin TV speakers are fine for now. This is for the person who's ready for real cinematic sound without turning their home into a wiring project. Before we go deeper, check the current price and stock right now. This model tends to fluctuate, and waiting usually hurts more than it helps. There comes a moment when you know your old setup just isn't matching the way you experience movies anymore. For me, it was that one scene in an action movie where the sound was supposed to rush overhead, and instead it just slapped the wall and died. That was it. The moment I knew I'd outgrown compromise. Switching to the Sonos Arc Ultra gives you this immediate sense of relief, like your home theater finally meets the standard you've held in your head for years. You fire it up, hear that first Atmos mix expand around your room, and you just sit there thinking, so this is what it's supposed to feel like. Daily life with it feels different. Late-night movies wrap around you without needing insane volume. Dialogue becomes crisp and human, like the characters are in the room. Music sessions feel wider, cleaner, more alive. Even binge-watching shows feels richer, because every layer, footsteps, ambience, background score, sits exactly where it belongs. It's not about the channel count. It's about the sensation. The room opens up. The sound lifts above your head. There's this verticality you can't unhear once you've felt it. And after that, anything weaker feels like shrinking the world you just expanded. If you're thinking about it, check the price again now so you don't miss a clean deal or run into those sudden stock dips. Maybe you're wondering whether a soundbar can really replace a big system. That doubt fades quickly. The surprising part is how effortless it is. No chaos, no tangled setup, no calibration nightmares. You plug it in, it adapts, and suddenly your room behaves like a tuned environment. It makes you realize the real mistake wasn't waiting for a receiver and speaker upgrade, it was suffering through flat audio for so long. And here's the benefit no one talks about: your listening habits change. You start enjoying sound again. You sit longer. You rewatch scenes. You play music in the morning because the room sounds awake. It becomes a part of your home, not a gadget sitting under your TV. Owning the Sonos Arc Ultra gives you a kind of quiet pride. It feels like you've committed to experiencing content the way it was meant to be felt. You become the person who values immersion, precision, and beauty, and your space reflects that every time the soundbar lights up. The clarity lifts your attention. The Atmos height opens your room. The bass feels controlled and cinematic. The soundstage makes your TV feel twice its size. If there's a downside, it ruins other setups for you. And you'll probably start dreaming about adding the matching surrounds or a sub sooner than you planned. Eventually, you stop comparing specs and accept the truth: you already know this is the upgrade you wanted. If you're ready to transform your room's sound, check the link, see the current price, and bring the Sonos Arc Ultra home while it's still available.